Hello students, I was very much impressed. What a great job all of you have done on the Independence Day activity. It was a lovely sight to see all the pictures with your school uniform. Very impressive. In our last class, we have done about division. I hope you have some idea what division is all about. Let us learn a little about division, the properties of division and division on a number line. Let's begin. Let us learn properties of division. Let us revise the properties of division. The first property of division states any number divided by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. Here we have 5 balls divided by 1 ball, and which is equal to 5. Let us take the second example of the first property. Example 2. The first property says when you divide a number with 1, we get this number itself. So if you divide 24 divided by 1, it is equal to 24. If you take, suppose we have 39 children in class and we divide 39 by 1, you get 39. Second property of division states that any number divided by itself will give 1 as the quotient. Here 5 balls are divided by 5 balls. That means number 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. 1 ball which represents number 1. The second example of the second property, which states that when you divide a number by itself, the quotient is 1. So, if I take number 16 and divide by 16, the number is divided by 16. It is equal to 1. 1 is the quotient. 1 is the answer. In the second example, another example, if I take similarly 39, as we have 39 students, and I divide by 39, it is equal to 1. Here, when you are dividing the number by itself, you get the answer 1. The third property of division states, when 0 is divided by any number other than 0, the quotient is 0. A number cannot be divided by 0. Here, there are no balls, so to represent no balls, we write a 0. Then a division sign, so 0 divided by 5 balls is equal to 0. So any number, when we divide 0 by any number, we get the quotient as 0. When 0 is divided by any number other than 0, we get a 0. For example, take a 0, divide the 0 by a number 12. What the answer is, or the quotient is, a 0. That means when we take another example, 0 divide by 39, as we are 39 students in class, we get a 0. A number divided by 0 is meaningless. You cannot divide a number divided by 0 is meaningless. What does it mean? It has no meaning. You cannot do this division. So this is wrong. This division is wrong. It's only that you divide 0 with a number and you get a quotient 0. The fourth property of division states, when the remainder is 0, the quotient and the divisor are always the factors of the dividend. Here we have 6 bats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, divided by 2 bats, 1, 2, which is equal to, after dividing 6 bats by 2 bats, you get the quotient or the answer as 3. The 3 bats represents number 3. So here it clearly tells us when the remainder is 0, the quotient and the divisor are always the factors of the dividend. So here 2, which is the divisor, and 3, that's the quotient, are the factors of the dividend where there are 6 bats or the number 6. Our fourth property states that when the remainder is 0, the quotient and the divisor are always the factors of the dividend. So for example, if I take number, the dividend as 18 divide by 6, it is equal to 3. So when we do our division like this, the remainder is 0, but the number 3 and number 6, that is the 6 is the divisor, the 6 is the divisor, and 3, the answer is the quotient, and this is the dividend. So this number 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. The property says, the fourth property says, when the remainder is 0, the divisor and the quotient are always the factors of the dividend. Let us learn to divide on a number line. We can show division as a repeated subtraction on a number line. Let's begin. Our next topic, division on the number line. We can do division, or we can show division on a number line by using repeated subtraction. We have done repeated subtraction in our early class. So to do or to draw the number line, we take a scale or a ruler, we draw a straight line. Say for example, we have to divide, say 8 divide by 2. Here the dividend is 8 and the divisor is 2. Now we need to mark on the number line. Our first step is we have done the drawing. Now here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what are we given? We are given 8 divided by 2. So we go to 8 because 8 is the dividend. What is 8? 8 is the dividend. Now we need to subtract by 2 steps because number 2 is the divisor. So we go from 8 and we come to 2. Because why have we come to 2 steps? 1, 2. So we have reached number 6. Here we put our arrow. Now we have to take another 2 steps because we have to reach the number 0. So we take another 2 steps and we reach number 4. We go back because we have to do count backwards. So we're going backward and we're taking another 2. And finally we reach the number 0. Now let us find out how many steps we have taken. Let us find out how many steps we have taken. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 and 4. What does this tell us? That we have minus or subtracted 2 from 8. How many times? 4 times. Which gives us the answer or the quotient as 4. Because 2 multiplied by 4 gives us 8. So 2 times 4 is 8. And this is the way we do on the number line. We subtract by going backwards till we reach the 0. Let us do another example. We need to make a straight line. Now the number that we need to divide, the second example, the number that we need to divide is 6 divided by 3. Now 6 divided by 3 is a number. Now what we're going to do is we're going to write the numbers on the number line. So we take from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have written 9 numbers because I have drawn a small scale. Now, what is the dividend here? The number 6 is the dividend. So I go to number 6. This is my dividend. Now I have to count backwards. But how many steps backwards? 3 steps backward and reach until I reach 0. So I will take 3 steps. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Then I put an arrow. Now have I reached 0? No. So what do? I count again backwards and I go to 0. When I go to 0, I get, how many steps do I get? How many times have I jumped backward? 2. So that means 1 and 2. What does this tell us? That when we divide 6 by 3, 3 is the divisor, 6 is the dividend, we get the answer as 2. How did we get the answer 2? Because we have taken 3 steps backward and we have reached 0. How many times? 2 times. 3 times 2 or 2 times 3 is equal to 6. But since we are given 3, we have to take 3 steps at a time but backwards. This is how we do a number line. Thank you, children. It's nice teaching you. And I'm always looking for my next video. Have a nice day and stay safe.